Hey guys, so here we are, gimkit again. We're going to get back on start map. So, as you know, this is still beginner. I taught you guys how to do checkpoints and all that kind of stuff yesterday. Today I'm going to do just some more simpler stuff. So, mostly I think we're gonna focus on devices a little. So here, terrain. Terrain and hey, dark scraps, right? I'm gonna place this here. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to manage your bot and how to do your bot if you're interested in bots. So push the plus thing, devices, and then what you're gonna do. Bots should be it should be here somewhere. The easier way to do it is you push devices, then you go to interaction devices, I guess you could call it. Starting devices here. So, Sentry is called, sorry. You're gonna place him down above here, because he's gonna fall onto this. If you place him here, he's gonna fall onto the laser. So, click on him. This is big diff. So Zapper, he's got common Zapper. You can make that anything you want to. I'm gonna keep that. Sentry health. I like to make it 200, although it's kind of hard. Sentry bot. So what you do is you're gonna scroll up and down, and there's all these skins that you can make them. I personally love. Where is he? I love. Soria is his name. I cannot tell. Team Sentry. If you have teams, I'm just giving it Team Sentry. Respawn enabled. This really depends on what you like and what kind of games you like. I normally put yes, but you can put anything you want. Respawn duration. This is like how long it will take you to take your bot to respawn. If you push no, of course this goes away. So I'm gonna push yes, and then I'm going to put 20 seconds. Okay. Sentry name. Once you put a name, so you're gonna put a name, right? Any name. I'm gonna put dude. So actually no. Let's put dude rock crap. So I did it again. So once you put dude, you see if I push this, and then there's all this stuff, difficulty, aim accuracy, fire rate. Fire rate, that means how fast you can do it. Aim accuracy means it will always hit you. Respawn enable, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully your headset. Knockout, no item drop. You can put item drop, and then you can also put turn the amount dropped. I normally just put no because what I do, so now he's in the sky, see? So I suggest doing is if you want to actually be able to kill him, go to inventory devices, and then go to starting inventory. Okay, this might look weird, but you're not actually going to see it in the game. You're going to click on this, select any item. Female common item. So this will I'll show you guys. So I'm going to push, you could push this, start game, right? And moving around. So checkpoint, no, it's shooting me. You see how I have this? But you can't see what I placed. Where'd it go? But you still have the weapon. So now he's gonna shoot me. I'm gonna kill him. See, he is dude. Knocked out dude. Because that name goes there, he knocked out dude. And just a reminder, checkpoints do this. I will now spawn at the checkpoint. Yay. By the way, tomorrow I'm doing a game review of my gimkit, which is a little complex. See, he spawned. Here, I'm gonna kill him again, and I'm gonna start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, 14, 15, 19. Wait, did I count wrong? Crap. Wait, no, did I put it for 25 or 21? I'll check that later. Anyway, so that's basically most of that. And then you will be able to die by him if you wait. This is why I like to put damage up a little. And once you see, you still spawn in the same exact area, no changes. One thing that I sort of hate is that this guy has to be placed above. And if he is placed down here, and I start the game. Wait, I didn't place him right. Yeah, see? He's down there. That's why you have to place the spawn thing too, because if you don't, you're going to spawn down inside the block. You can still jump out, but it's kind of annoying. Anyway, rewards. Okay. So yeah, that's most of that. So now I'm going to go back to devices again. So starting devices. I think I like the item granter. Oh yeah. Wait. Devices. Item granter. Vending machine. Vending machine. This is an interesting one. Item. Yeah. Okay. Everything's set. So you could choose what you wanna grant if you want to transfer a tray. Thing. Required item. You could put a blaster. Actually, no. You need to put. Just the E5. Wait, I'll just put. You know what? Just take bait. And then required amount 1. So then, grant item. You can do like a blaster common. So I'm gonna start. Wait. So this is basically what you're going to use to buy and sell stuff. So basically, if I push this, that's a random thing. I don't know why I push that. So grant item. If you have 1 bait, you could buy the blaster, the common blaster. You could change this to anything you want if you want to grant it. Anyway, so if you push start. Wait, I forgot something. Crap. I keep forgetting. Okay. So you also need to add something to get that bait, I guess you could say. Starting devices. Start inventory. You know how that works. So I'll do that quick. Anyway, so I have 1 bait, right? So then you gotta set. I'm gonna set this one up with 1 bait. Bait. Now let me show you how it works. Okay. Boom, 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 jump. Yay, I got a blaster. But now, I can't afford it because I only had 1 bait. You can't actually see the bait in your inventory, sadly. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, common blaster, you know. Just do that. Boom. Anyway, again, I will show my real game kit that I've made and spent 2 weeks on. Not that long. I have some better game kits. Anyway, I'll teach you guys about that one. And see you guys next time. By the way, I'll do this every day. So, stay tuned. Well,